Just where are you Giants from?
We're from New York, and we...
All hail the New York Giants!
Yo, what's good, y'all? Guys, I have good news and bad news, and since most people say they'll like to hear the bad news first, let's start off with the good news first. The good news is that somehow, someway, the New York Giants scored 30 points in a football game. Let's give it up for the G, man. Let's give it up for the G, man. So yesterday, the Giants faced off against the Cowboys, and not gonna lie, this is looking like a matchup that'd be a blowout because of how the Giants played week 1 against the Commanders, and because of the fact that the Giants have not beaten the Dak Prescott-led Cowboys since Bad and Bougie had just dropped, and We Are Number 1 memes were considered peak comedy.
Drop it.
But as it turns out, the Giants offensively actually look like a professional football team for once, so I was somewhat pleasantly surprised with that. However, let's get into the bad news now, shall we? First off, it's the Giants, so we still lost the game. And second off, we still have terrorists on this football team, and they won't stop popping up on this team. This past offseason, I thought that Osama bin Jones was really the only true terrorist on the New York Giants, but apparently I was wrong. It's like the Taliban, bro. They just will not go away, bro. While we have some of these nuisances on our football team, I'll talk about the 2 terrorists that cost us the game yesterday against Dallas, James Hudson and Shane Bowen. Firstly, let's start off with James Hudson. James Hudson, man, he might be one of the greatest terrorists to ever wear a New York Giants uniform. And I don't say that lightly because we've had a lot of terrorists on this football team over the years. This nigga had 4 penalties in one drive. 4 penalties, bro. Like that is absolutely incredible, man. Like that is some really impressive shit. Like James Hudson, I want you to know that Saddam Hussein is looking up from heaven with his 72 virgins, and he's just smiling. He's just smiling at you. He's really proud of you. Really is. Let's go over all the penalties he committed in this drive, Sawi. The first penalty that he committed should have probably had him automatically ejected, but it's important to understand that the NFL refs are like George W. Bush. They just let the terrorism happen to New York. Also, on a side note here, I'm not supporting terrorism, but I gotta admit, I love the effort he's putting into this helmet slap. If only he could put as much effort into actually blocking.
Oh, slow down there, buckaroo. Hey, yo, fuck you, nigga. Why got girl toy in my Happy Meal?
I don't even understand why we have this wannabe Mark Henry Al-Qaeda terrorist on our team. Oh wait, that's right. I know why. It's because the Giants must always have that one exceptionally brain-dead player on the team. It's a Giants tradition like no other. Also, did I forget to mention that Joe Shane signed this guy day 1 of free agency? Now, let's talk about the other terrorist on this team. One that's far worse. And that is this pussy-ass coach, Shane Bowen. Shane Bowen, to put it bluntly, is not an NFL-level defensive coordinator. Far from it. I don't care that he had decent defenses with the Titans. I really don't. This guy sucks. Period. Now, a while back, in a video where I totally wasn't being optimistic about the Giants, I very briefly brought up Shane Bowen as a concern that can hold back this Giants defense from fully reaching their potential.
Our rebuild is pretty much done. We got our quarterback in the future in Jackson Dart. We have guys that are ready to take that next step, like Malik Neighbors, Theo Johnson, Andrew Phillips, Tyler Nubin, and our defense should be a top 5 defense in the NFL this season. Shane Bowen, I swear, if our defense underperforms this year, you need to be put on a firing squad immediately.
I'm sure most Giants fans understood that Shane Bowen was a bad defensive coordinator. However, at the same time, I think we all thought that the talent on the front 7 would be good enough to cover some of his issues, but nope. We drafted Von Miller 2.0 on our team, and he's currently being used as an off-ball linebacker. It's like buying an expensive gaming PC, and the only games they're playing on that PC is Minesweeper and Minecraft. The coverage on the secondary is fucking horrible. Guys get constantly open looks all the time. Now, I know that Adibu, Holland, Cordell Flott, Tyler Nubin, Drew Phillips, and especially Deontay Banks are far from the Kyle Hamiltons and the Patrick Surtains of the world. I get that, right? But for the most part, this secondary is a decent secondary that you can work with. With the exception of Banks, these guys are not total scrubs. These are players that you can work with, Shane Bowen. The Giants had 14 seconds left in regulation, and they had a big opportunity to close this game out easily. Most other teams would have, with a decent defensive coordinator, would have closed this game out easily, but not Shane Bowen. Soft coverage. Fucking pussy. We all know that the Giants are gonna wait last minute to fire this terrorist. So prepare your anuses, guys, because it's gonna be yet another long season.